There we go. Nice.
She's so pretty though, like a little kitty. He's very aware of everything.
Yeah, I prefer a king cobra to act like a king cobra so you don't get too comfortable with it.
Yeah.
They do silly stuff like try to kiss it.
And even with this, it's freaking heavy, dude.
He's drinking. He's just looking to bite me too.
Having a yellow snake is just so cool.
What a fiery little freaking snake.
Fastest striking snake in the world. Ooh, ooh, and a little bit of a goofball. If you're not careful, it's come up and bites in the dick.
What is up, YouTube fam? How the heck is everybody doing? If you cannot tell where I am at right now, it's pretty obvious. We are at Chandler's Wild World here in beautiful South Florida. It is a gorgeous day out today. Dude, just look at this. I freaking love Chandler's property, bro. It is just so freaking beautiful, man. Blessed for sure. We got the boys in the snake house right now. We're gonna go take care of some freaking animals. Clean some cages, take care of some snakes, do some things. Yeah, all right. See what we got. Hey, what the hell are you guys doing in here? What the heck is going on in here? Yeah.
Oh, dude.
What are you doing here?
Same phone case.
Huh? Same phone case?
Wow.
Oh, same.
Yeah, that's
Twinsies.
Cool. You inspired me to get this phone case.
Yeah, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
How you doing, bud?
Yeah, good. Whoa, don't milk me.
Oh, you doing good? Oh, hey, bud. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
What's cracking? Oh, you're cleaning some things?
Yeah,
All
just
right.
doing
Got lots
real
of
life
stuff?
maintenance.
Hey, what are you doing over here? Mister needs a haircut. We gotta have some sort of thing going on with Brandon soon. What's the matter? Why you look so irritated? Huh?
I'm chilling.
He's like, oh, he doesn't want to talk about his hair. This is a sensitive subject.
If this video gets 10,000 likes, one lucky fan gets to fly to Florida and shave Brandon's head.
10,000 likes.
He's an asshole.
I made it a big
Let's
number.
go. All right, 10,000 likes. Someone can come over to the ranch. Shave Brandon's head.
Fuck you,
He's not happy.
sad.
Look at the hair flip he just did.
The other day,
Oh, you're so sassy.
All right, so first thing we gotta do, Chandler got a new king cobra. What? What's so funny? Nothing.
The light fell.
What's going on, guys? We got a new king cobra here. Santa delivered it, and we gotta fix this enclosure.
And this is the Santa one?
Yeah, comment below. Do you believe in Santa?
I don't.
Well, you're an atheist. No, I'm kidding. All right, so he's not chill. I gotta bring him out. I'm just gonna bring him out with the hook, and then you can distract him for me while I fix his light. He got up underneath it and knocked it down. Here, give me some space because he might launch out. He's where's he from? He's actually from the same place that I got Kevin. He came from Mike Easter originally. Mike Easter was one of the Gator Boys, one of the OG Gator Boys from the TV show, but he kept off camera and he's more of like a Venomous guy. And, he keeps king cobras and Venomous. He lives out in Ohio and has a shop, and he brought in king cobras, and this is a nice male king cobra that he had sold to somebody, and that always growling. And that person actually hit me up and said, hey, do you want to take this king cobra? I don't want to deal with it anymore. And not to like talk anything bad about the kid. He keeps really exotic, crazy stuff. Watch out. He's a biter. So the thing, he is a little bit skinny. I'm throwing him some ball pythons tomorrow, so don't worry about that. He is originally, I believe, a wild-caught snake. So he was at Mike Easter's, and then this guy bought him off Mike Easter, and then he didn't want to deal with it anymore.
Wild-caught, baby?
No, this snake has probably been in captivity for like over a year.
Oh.
So I didn't go out of my way to get this snake. The guy got the snake and then realized he didn't want it anymore. And I think he was scared of the snake, I'm not going to say his name, not calling him out or anything. But like, for example, I was like, oh, can you take it out of its hide box and double bag it? Because, that's the law here in Florida. You got to do that when you transport them over state lines. And he was like, I would prefer not to take it out. And I'm like, all right, then definitely send that king cobra over. So he double bagged the box, and then that got double boxed. So it was just like super, super contained. Basically what I'm saying is people will get king cobras and not be comfortable with them, and then realize that you got it over their head. It's not a pet. Right. It's a zoo animal, and if anything, it's the king of the jungle. So it deserves a lot of respect. We both know what they can do to us. Yeah, 100%. But he's not as bad as Justina. Like he's a great hutter. He comes at you with the mouth open. See that? He focuses on the movement. And he needs a lot of bluffing, but he will bite for sure. Look at that, growling like crazy. Huge venom glands. He's like a mini Kevin, He's probably like 13 foot stretched out. He's a really long snake. Yeah. And you can work with him, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna fix the light in there. Everyone should be real careful because, like I said, he was in the wild probably over a year ago.
That's crazy. He honestly looks great.
He's great. The guy did a great job taking care of him. And the key with king cobras when you get one is you don't stress them out. A lot of people will get a king cobra and play with it like crazy when they first get it, but he did the smart thing and he left it to be. He fed it really good, and the snake was able to acclimate. So he did the right thing. Just because he's not like super into handling the king cobra doesn't mean he wasn't a good keeper. Because that guy actually keeps like spider tail vipers and stuff. So he actually keeps some very rare, hard to take care of stuff. So props to him for what he does. But there's all kinds of levels with venomous snake keeping, and this is a pinnacle animal, just like keeping mambas and taipans and stuff. Don't let him come back in the cage with me.
I'll watch him.
I don't know how to explain it. It's got like screws that it goes into, and he just got in between the wire and pushed it down. He was missing me. He was getting frisky.
He is a little frisky. He's so alert. He's very aware of everything. I wish Rusty, I don't wish, I love that Rusty is so tame and just chill and not a very defensive animal. But I wish that Rusty would sit up like this sometimes. It would be freaking awesome.
Yeah, I prefer a king cobra to act like a king cobra so you don't get too comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And do silly stuff like try to kiss it. Nah, no. Comment below, should I?
I don't do that stuff anymore. I'm not like too comfortable with Rusty. We have a great relationship,
Dude, look at the hood on that king cobra.
He's standing up 2 feet tall right now.
If you're not careful, just come up and bite you in the dick.
It's crazy how he doesn't look that big when he's home.
Oh my god, did you see the video of the guy who had one latched onto his crotch?
Oh my god.
Dude!
Chewing on his freaking
Is
jeans.
the venom just seeping into his venom? He's probably fine.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like some of the Indo influencers are purposely getting bit by stuff for content, because there's that one video with the mangrove, and then the same guy keeps getting bit by snakes in the same way in the face. And I'm like, I wonder if he
Getting bit by a mangrove.
purposely latched it onto his pants in a certain way to get that shot. I don't know. Sometimes people get too comfortable and they get.
You think he was getting envenomated? It's literally inside his crotch right
Well, it depends if he's circumcised or not. If he's circumcised, he probably wasn't getting bit, but if he's not circumcised, he's dead. It bit him on the hood, get it? Cobra? Wiener? Bit him on the hood. Oh, man.
I'm gonna do his water too.
They've got the prettiest tails of any snake, bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah, like a whip.
He's good looking.
Oh, he's beautiful. I'm super happy with him. I'm glad the guy hit me up, because one day this guy's gonna be as big as Kevin, And he's got a nice space. I didn't want to put him in a vision cage like I used to have Kevin,
It's a good sized cage. So that's probably going to be about the size of the cage that I'm going to build for Rusty.
I'm gonna walk by you guys.
So what I keep talking about in the snake room, how I want to get rid of those racks, is I'm going to get rid of the racks, move all the cages down, and literally just get black PVC panels like this and build an enclosure like that in the back of the snake room. So literally just like that, except probably a little higher. I want to make it like 2 stories high and have the top go all the way to where like the AC vent is in my snake room. But this guy is freaking.
I love the growl.
Dude, yeah, no, I haven't heard. Rusty never growls, bro. Every now and then when he's eating, he'll growl a little bit, but he's not really much of a
I
growler.
think Rusty showed up just to sleep out,
Yeah, for sure. Rusty was a little crazy when I got him though. Rusty definitely wanted to kill me for like a little bit.
How is Rusty? I haven't seen him in a while.
He's awesome, he's huge.
Does he ask about me?
I feel like he's bigger than, I feel like Rusty's bigger than him.
Let's drive by Rusty's house. see
Definitely
what's
bigger
on.
than him.
Yeah.
Don't let this guy chase me into my utility room.
Excuse me. We're trying to get a good hood.
Hopefully pretty soon.
He's a big freaking cobra. Give him a
Oh my god, you can use a hook on a king cobra? I thought that was impossible.
Yeah, this hook, this heavy duty Midwest hook, that's perfect for this. I wouldn't want to use any other hook.
Surprise, my
And even
son.
with this, it's freaking heavy duty. I don't think he wants the hood.
No, he knows better. Hopefully pretty soon, I'll be back on the glade slaying out yearling pythons for my boys because this snake needs its natural prey, And Rusty.
Let's see if we can get some cool chill content with him drinking water. It's okay, buddy. Oh, this is heavy. Give me 1 second. Let me fix my hand. It's okay. See, he's drinking. He's just looking to bite me too.
There he goes. He's like, okay. Guys, This gets 1,000 likes. Chandler will do this with Justina.
I can do it, Justina, but she's sketchy.
Dude, yeah, he's a great.
You gonna drink? You drink a little bit.
It's getting wet in here.
Moist and wet.
Shout out to Bite Force, Justin Eaglata. He hooked me up and let me borrow this.
Justin, we love you,
Justin
bro.
Eaglata.
We miss you.
I actually had to call him.
Love you.
Got stuff to talk about.
He might be. I might be getting a ringtail, or not a ringtail, a red ruff. A red ruff. I want a red ruff lemur from Justin. Justin calls me every year around my birthday. I'm like, you know, dude, I love cute little fluffy animals. I miss, dude. I miss Choco so much, dude. Like, it's honestly like Choco, like.
That's a heartbreaker.
Dude, it sucks, bro.
Sorry
It's
about
just-
that.
It's still super shitty. So, I'm not saying I want a replacement for Choco, but like, it's freaking sad. I really love my animals and raising them. Get really attached to them. So, definitely want a new little cuddly. I mean, we get the
An otter?
kangaroo soon. The kangaroo's more for Ryder.
I mean, the kangaroo would be great.
Ryder loves kangaroos. Kangaroo's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
All right, so next we got some poopy on the Cape Cobras. One of my favorite types of cobras. One of my favorite cobras actually that I had back in the day. I had a yellow cape that was actually way more yellow than this. Had like no black spots on it whatsoever. The most yellow one I've ever seen. Naja Nivea, freaking awesome. South African snakes, very, very cool. Obviously, extremely beautiful. Let's go ahead and open up the snake receptacle, which I'm still waiting on mine. Bro, you're watching my video still? Let me know, dude. I gotta find my email and send you another shout so I can get my snake holding receptacle. We're making it a little bit different than Chandler's because obviously my snake room is a lot smaller. But go ahead and look at just how absolutely beautiful these freaking cobras are. Look at that. Just that golden color with the beautiful speckling. They kind of have the same head as a snouted cobra. Very similar, but really, really cool snake. Go ahead, put him in the receptacle. I don't know which one that is.
That's the female.
That's the female?
She's the biter.
She's the biter?
Yeah, I mean, they both bite, but that one
She's pretty good.
And the male's the prettiest.
Oh, yeah. Smoker. This is the male. Oh, yeah. Look at all the yellow on him.
So
Look at
beautiful.
that.
That's mustard.
Woo! Smoker.
Probably
Look
in shed, too.
at that freaking snake, dude. Dude, having a yellow snake is just so cool. I can't wait to get my albino white lips. They should be.
Can we see the side of the snake?
What is it?
Go that way,
This
go that
side.
way.
His head looks a little goofy.
No, the... Alright, it's just his pigment. I thought he had like a scuff, like a scar or something that happened.
Oh yeah, it does look kind of on the side of his face.
He's so pretty. I got a really good deal on these guys.
Beautiful. Look at that. Such a pretty face.
Hopefully I can breed them. They mate like crazy, but maybe they just need another year to acclimate.
If you breed them, if you produce them, I want a couple for sure.
Okay.
They're fucking beautiful. Yeah, look, yeah, they're even.
They look like they're deep in shed, actually. They're so much prettier when they're not in shed.
Rubbing up on each other now.
Yeah, look at that. The female is nasty.
Oh,
She
yeah,
might
look at
actually. They never hood up. These individuals
mine.
specifically. And these are the most venomous cobras in Africa, drop for drop. So they say that their venom is close to black mamba venom, if not more toxic. So
That's crazy.
you get bit, it's fucked.
They're so cool though.
As opposed to all the other stuff in here, which you get bit.
You get bit no matter what. You're fucked.
Anything here.
That's a really bad snake to get bit by.
So let's clean some stuff. Get the glass out. Do some vortex cleaning. Get some poopy out of here. We got some spicy meatballs in the back. Get all this crap out of here. I haven't heard that in a while. Spicy meatballs.
I say it here and there.
You do?
Yeah.
Still say it?
That's Homestead Chandler vocabulary.
Homestead Chandler was with the spicy meatballs.
Yeah, I was a boy back then. I'm a man.
I'm a man.
Now I say snake shit.
Alright.
Life is beating the joy out of me.
That's pretty good, not too bad. I'm gonna go get some fresh H2O. Let's put them back. You think we could do 2 at a time? Let's try. 1 snake, 2 snakes, 1 hook,
Okay.
2 hook.
Alright. Wow, very nice.
Look at that. Now we go in here. Like this. Oh. There we go. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Look at that.
Those are snakes, not birds.
Such pretty snakes, bro. Definitely need one.
Ooh, Tom Crushfield would be mad.
You tip
He
the
saw the
tail,
tail
don't
tip
do
get
the
touched.
tail tip.
No, he's never been bitten.
Locked and secured. We're good. Alright guys, so now for the third most venomous snake in the entire freaking world, the coastal taipan. These guys are juveniles. They have this sweet little paper towels right here so they can't get out them top holes. So Chandler is going to clean the enclosure while I take them out and make sure that they stay on top of this receptacle.
There's one in there right now.
One? There's only one in here? Whoa, he's a little lunatic.
Yep.
He's crazy. Bro, what a fiery little freaking snake.
Yeah, they
so scary.
Teleport to where they want to go.
Crazy.
Like,
dude, just so jumpy. I'm gonna slow it down here a little bit.
Do what you got to do. I'm just gonna clean up the poop while you talk about the snake.
Try to go nice and slow so that way he doesn't lose his little freaking mind over here. These guys are so spazzy. But look at that head, dude. This is a beautiful freaking snake, dude. That peach color that goes down their spine, that white head, just absolutely freaking insane. Danger, danger, danger. Now, didn't you go and catch one in Australia just
Caught an inland taipan, number one most venomous. That's the third most venomous.
That was a big one too. That you
Yeah,
caught.
I'm supposed to go back, and I'm gonna go with the Australia Reptile Park and actually collect wild coastal taipans. That'll be my first time catching them, and we're gonna collect them for the Venom Lab. And then I'm gonna do a whole episode on venom production because I learned some crazy shit about these guys. So,
Yeah, teach me.
inland taipan, number one most venomous. They can't use an inland taipan's venom for anti-venom production because they're so lethal. When they dilute the venom to inject into a horse, they drop the horses dead. So they have to use coastal taipan venom, which is third most venomous, because that is not nearly as toxic as the inland being number one. So they dilute their venom, put it into a horse, and that is used for anti-venom on inland taipan bites. Good thing is, you know, usually nobody ever gets bit unless they grab by the midsection.
You get that? So freaking cool though, bro.
It's okay, he's a fan.
But a lot of people don't really. It's not a snake that people really get bit by too often in Australia, right?
Yeah, the
Isn't
coastals bite more
Isn't
people.
like the death rate like extremely low on them still?
The inlands, there's no one who's been documented to have died from an inland taipan bite. The only people who get bit are people like us who work with them in captivity, and typically there's anti-venom available. But the coastal has been plenty of people. It bit Ricky Mack a couple years back.
That's right.
He got an intravenous bite. It latched onto his forearm, one vein into an artery, and within a minute he was out cold. His eyes were rolling back. He was basically seizing. So, I mean, they're no joke. And it's just so crazy.
And then he got out of the hospital and went right to the bar.
Yeah, I think he played that a little bit, but like it was crazy. His eye, he had ptosis, so paralysis in the eyeball, so his eyeball was lazy.
He probably like brought the snake to the bar too, or something crazy. Or was that the Eastern?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think it was the Eastern Brown. One of the two. I think he got bit by like an Eastern Brown too.
He got bit by a king brown.
Oh, King Brown.
Yeah, the
And then
Mulga.
brought
He
it
got bit
to
by
the
one of those by
bar.
himself. That's crazy.
And then brought it to the bar.
Ricky's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, the Australian people are wild, bro.
Yeah, the guy who I was hanging out
They're on
with,
a whole
Scott.
other level.
Scott has a whole collection that's almost all coastal taipans of different variations. And Scott's grabbing them by the midsection, pulling them out. And I'm like, how's your immunity with these guys? Because he's been bit so many times, he's somewhat immune. He's like, oh, this one's too big. If it bit me, I'd die. I'm like, okay, all right. And he's literally reaching in and grabbing these things by the midsection. But those are his captive snakes. He knows the different personalities, what he can and can't do.
Right.
But he's crazy. He literally showed me a video of him reaching into a container and grabbing like 8 or 10 coastal taipans like this, slightly smaller, and pick them up like that. And I'm like, how do you do that without getting bit? Is it like the baby monocled cobras? They're like reluctant to bite. He's like, oh no, you call a bite every time you do it. The little ones won't kill me. I'm like, all right. He's immune somewhat, so that's why.
That's just so wild.
Don't do that, guys, obviously.
Crazy.
Australians are built different.
They really are built different.
Like, I remember hearing stories like, oh, I got this one mate I'm going to introduce you to, and he gets on the boat at night, he jumps off the boat and jumps on 4-meter salties and with no ropes or anything. I'm like, that's psycho. I wouldn't even do that. So you get your head chomped. Comment below, what is 4 meters in feet? Don't Google it. Stop Googling it.
3 feet is a meter.
No.
It's so funny because the rest of the world is on meters and kilometers, and we're the only ones who decide to do their own thing.
Well, we've got more nukes than them.
Maybe.
He said it.
I don't know now.
And
now we're part of the Axis powers.
You see this sweet shirt that I got?
I know. I was gonna talk about it in my video. I'm gonna have to maybe even steal this exact one from you.
It is pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
You know where to find it?
Turning our back to the
TailanOneTattoos.com.
I had my back turned, but my head wasn't turned.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
TailanOneTattoos.com.
I want
Not
my
on
friends to live
TailanOneTattoos.com.
forever.
It's on
Please don't die.
HostilityInc.com, and I'll put the link down below in this video. Go make sure to get a new Hostility Tyler Nolan tattoo shirt, okay? They're freaking awesome. Alright?
Hello, Nolan. I watch your videos on YouTube.
It'll come with a free
Hostility with a hostile snake.
coastal taipan anti-venom.
Keep that thing away from me.
1 in 10 orders comes with a live coastal taipan.
Surprise snake.
Not bagged.
Don't die.
Nope. 1 second, sorry. I gotta these little paper things in there. Gotta be super, super secure.
Safety first. Paper towels.
Because the littlest gap they can get out of.
Yeah,
And
so
then-
these enclosures, just for people that don't know what's going on up here, these cages have little slits on the edges, so that way you can put heat panels or any other sort of little electric device and run a cord out.
It's great for snakes to escape out of. It's really nice.
So
You're good. I'll just
you want to make sure you close up all the holes on things before you go putting a very deadly animal into it.
And these guys are just now eating rat pinks, so they're gonna blow up. They're the biggest venomous snake in Australia, so they can actually get like 10 foot, maybe even bigger.
Bro, that's gonna be terrifying.
Yeah, I prefer them bigger. It's scary when they're small like that because you really can't tail them or touch them.
Right, yeah, you can't touch
Unless you're Scott and you pick them up with your bare hands like a psycho. But yeah, when the snake's like 4 to 6 foot, it's gonna be nicer because then you can tail it, you can hook it, you have more control
Right.
in a sense.
In a sense, yeah. That's,
Yeah, at the end of the day, they'll whip up. So people have told me that they've caught wild coastals, they grab by the tail, and they slingshot up, and they go over your fucking head. So imagine a coastal taipan, mouth open, going up at your face, and then you're dodging it, and you're watching the whole 6 foot snake go over your whole body.
Yeah, so-
And that's a common story with many Australian herpers, so it happens. So I know it was fun doing this one, but we have one more. So let's
Cool.
This one's
I can't wait to go to Australia. I want to go to Australia. Just
Yeah, I wish you
wanna
could
go watch
come.
Chandler do stuff in Australia. Honestly, I'll catch like bearded dragons and dude, the freaking
That's a lie.
knobtail lizard, so cool.
Yeah, all the geckos out there are
Dude,
crazy
so cool,
looking.
geckos.
The monitors, it's the land of the monitors.
Thorny Devil.
Thorny
Parenties,
devil.
bro.
I don't care. Thorny Devil is the coolest thing you caught.
I felt
Thorny
like
devil,
that
what?
trip was a dream. It
Dude,
feels
so
like it didn't even
much
happen.
Did you get it
bro.
to squirt on you?
Kangaroos
They don't do
everywhere.
that.
I love kangaroos.
Come on, they do that.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here, I'll move it over here actually. You can come close before he takes out the snake, so you can get a shot of what it looks like.
Shots. All right, here we
And
go.
there we
Coastal
go.
number 2, and you said you have an inland also.
Yeah, I got an inland. I'll let you take that one out too. It just ate, so that's why I'm a little bit worried about messing with it.
Sounds like damn crows.
This one's probably gonna go through shed. It's starting to darken up.
Yeah, he's a little darker.
They almost look like they've grown even since I was here the other day.
They definitely have. They eat and crap like crazy. I mean, like you know with the cobras, the lapids, they have a fast metabolism. These guys are even faster.
So fast. You know who's got really big is freaking, what's his name? Stevie?
Stevie? Oh, the inland?
Dude.
Yeah, he's grown. Remember when I got him, he was like a worm. He was tiny.
He was tiny. He was half the size
He
of
was an awfully small snake, but they're so cranky when they're young. That thing would S up, mouth open, hiss, and it was a real cantankerous snake.
It's fast.
These guys don't do that. The funny thing about the coastals is they just whip around and they bite you and you don't even know it.
Yeah, they're very spazzy.
Yeah, they're very spastic snakes.
It's like a coach whip, but if it bites you, you die.
Which is terrifying. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
I do
having
know
a
what you
snake like this, and like I just don't really. I
How about herping for them?
love having Chandler. That way, when I want to come appreciate these animals, I can. But like dealing with this on a daily basis, especially when it gets bigger, I'm just pretty good on that.
Yeah, if I ever like shorten the collection up, it will still be the deadliest snakes in the world. I'm just gonna keep
Which
all
is
the
cool.
pinnacle snakes.
It's definitely awesome having the most deadly snakes, but it comes with a price.
Yeah,
$5.99 a month.
So pretty though.
a subscription to my channel. Yeah, no, I love these snakes. They're just so awfully dangerous. Like I was thinking about me catching coastals on the next trip. And I'm like, dude, inlands are nothing to handle for an experienced handler, but coastals are just—it's literally probably the second most dangerous snake in the world to handle after the black mamba. And I haven't even caught a black mamba in the wild, so who knows? Maybe the Aussie snakes beat that, but I always have thought black mambas are the worst because they get the second biggest. They're arboreal. Their venom's top 20, so they're gonna knock you down quick.
Fastest snake on the planet.
Yeah, it's basically the fastest moving snake out there.
I feel like mambas like look venomous. Like even though they're kind of like
They have a look that
silverish looking, this
This looks like a rat snake.
does not.
If this was crossing Main Park Road, some kid,
Right, that's
some
what I'm
herper
saying.
would come
Thank
pick it up.
God we don't have like taipans and shit in Florida because like, dude, kids see a snake like this, you know, it looks like a brown black racer or a coach whip. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that looks venomous about the snake. You know what I mean?
And then you just die.
Right. Like third most venomous snake in the
You don't even have a chance to tell somebody you got bit or you knocked out.
You would never know.
Yeah, dude. If you get bitten by this snake and you're alone, people are just gonna find you.
Right.
They're just gonna get discovered being picked on by the crows.
I still can't get over that. That's third most venomous, but it's still not nearly as toxic as its cousin, the inland taipan. Like I can't get over the fact that they can't use inland taipan venom for venom production.
So interesting how different
that's
their
pretty
venom
crazy.
can be when they're basically
They're the same
evolved
family.
side by side. Yeah.
They're in the same family. There's one lives in a tropical area and coastline where there's more food, and then the other one just lives in the barren middle of nowhere where if they don't get food, they die.
Yeah.
So they have to be fast-acting venom.
They're out in the middle of nowhere. Right?
Yeah, their habitat is, the inland's habitat is absolutely insane. You wouldn't think there's anything alive out there. The one bearded dragon that I saw out where the inlands are found was a mummified bearded dragon dried up on the floor.
Crazy.
So it's intense out there. The heat is insane. You have to go early in the morning, and it's like a desert. It's literally freezing cold in the morning, and you have to catch them when they're coming out of the holes, move to their next hole to hunt. And you just have to get lucky. We got super lucky. Like, I still can't believe we found one.
Better be lucky than good, you know, especially on trips like that.
Yeah, no, we got super lucky with, it was like beginner's luck type stuff, you know? Beginner's luck, inland, parenti, because every spot we went to, we basically got what we wanted right away. The only thing that eluded us was really the thorny devil, because it's like a hit or miss animal. Like you just have to catch them moving in the morning before it's too hot. And it's only like, it's a tiny lizard, it's not like a big ass lizard.
So cool.
There we go.
God. Yeah, those videos are.
Thank you for cleaning that, or taking them out for me.
All right, next up we got Pearl Kilo's girlfriend that I gave to Chandler for letting me keep my animals at his house for so long. And this beautiful girl is in shed, of course, this spicy little freaking cobra. She's such a good hitter, but she's a little spicy meatball. See if we can get her to just sit on top of her real quick. Yeah, you see she's deep in blue right now. She's so pretty though. Like a little Kilo. Maybe one day. I think she's actually the wrong line of Kilo. So Kilo is a diamond line, and this is the Joloff line, or it's the other way around, one of the two, I forget. But Diamond's got to go to Diamond, Joloff has to go to Joloff. You get it?
I don't.
Yeah,
I didn't know any of that.
Yeah, you can't just like take a leucistic and breed it to another leucistic. It has to be the same kind of line.
That's
Stupid.
sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
but morph breeding is something else.
Still real pretty.
That's Theo Vaughn's site.
Here we go. Put you in the holding receptacle. Thank you. Let's clean your cage. Lots of stuff. Just get this taken care of. I got a couple more snakes. When's Alex just starting to clean stuff?
You think she's gotten? I mean, she grew a little bit, but you think she's grown a substantial amount? I feel like this one's like
the
not a big snake.
Maybe the tiniest bit. She is a small cobra.
Do you think she was like a runt or something? She's obviously healthy,
I
but
have no idea. Oh.
She's got dwarfism.
Yeah, maybe she's a little dwarfy.
yeah, because like I got these Indian cobras.
Maybe
that
it's
aren't
the
that big
line
either.
that she is. Maybe she's just a smaller line of cobra. I don't know. She's definitely a little cobra though.
Well, the white ones don't get as big as the black ones either.
This is problem. All right, let's put her away. Here we go. Back in here. I know you can't see anything right now, even though they
Is that dry venom on the glass?
Where?
All the specks.
Oh,
So yeah, she spits venom.
That's all right.
Yeah, she just.
I remember when I found that out the
They are
fun way
specks.
when I was handling her at your house.
Kilo
in
does
Boca.
too.
You're so crazy.
They strike so forcefully that venom comes out of their freaking fangs.
At least she does. I mean, not all the monocles I've messed with.
I've had
done that.
Kilo do it too. And that caramel one, you remember? You remember that freaking cobra that he used to have?
Shit, Ed McGee.
Yeah, dude. The one that I kept on the top of the rack.
Yeah, and you'd open it up and
You
it just
open it up, it would come flying out, mouth open, falling out the cage. That snake was crazy.
The Boca house had some douchebags living in them vision cages.
You feeling ballsy?
Huh?
You feeling ballsy?
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Papuan black snake needs to get clean.
Okay. Let's go.
Definitely use a different hook.
Longer?
Yes.
He's crazy.
100%. And make sure you don't accidentally grab his head because his head and his tail are basically the same width.
All right. So right now we got a pretty dangerous snake to take out. The Papuan. The Papuan.
The Papuan black snake.
Papuan.
It's literally like a taipan.
Hard word to say. So like a taipan.
Yeah, their venom is the most toxic in their family, and they're in the same family as the Colette snake, which is top 15 most venomous. So it is to be treated like a taipan.
You got this one from underground? Right?
Yes, they had it in the back underground, and I bet nobody knew what it was that was trying to shop over there. So I was like, let me take this home before somebody gets it and thinks it's nothing. But a really cool snake. Shout out to Ryan Gifford.
Big?
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Big and dangerous.
5-6 foot.
She's nearly clipped me in my bicep, and
Oh, really?
she's a biter.
What's going on with all these?
She's a wild caught snake originally, so those are old scars from nematodes after treatment. She's already been panicured and all that.
Oh, she had nematodes?
Yeah, and I think maybe the previous owner maybe lanced her in a really rough way, and that's why there's still scars. You know, like taking a razor blade and cutting the nematodes. But yeah, she's already been treated, so she's fine. But she's a old, tough snake. She's been in the United States for a long time, apparently.
Yeah, she looks old. And now they hood up also, right?
Yeah, they have a little hood. They're in the same family as Colette snake and King Brown, so they all have like a little mock hood. Yeah, she's a tough snake, dude. She's a biter. She used to bite the camera equipment, boots, everything. But I just don't.
Oh yeah, she just.
I just don't show her that often.
She tried biting the bottom there.
Yeah, that's a tough snake.
Yeah, just a regular looking snake.
People get bit by these all the time in Papua New Guinea and they die.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure they don't really have too many great resources for medical attention.
Yeah, the anti-venom's basically in one spot. I think it's Port Moresby is like their main area, and that's where they store it. There's one guy, I don't know if he's still out there, but he was the anti-venom guy. And it's tough, you know, you live up in the mountains. There's only 2 major roads in Papua New Guinea, so if you get big, you better hope you can get a ride down to the major city. Scary stuff. Even the guy who makes the anti-venom got bit in a production. I think it was like 60 Minutes, and the guy who makes anti-venom was bit by a Papuan taipan on camera and nearly died. Yeah, all the snakes in Papua New Guinea are tough. They got, you know, they have death adders there, rugosus, the smooth or rough scaled.
That's something I want soon.
Oh, death adder?
I want a really nice.
I'm surprised you don't have death adders.
I know. I'm surprised I don't really would like.
The Haran death adder, the rough scaler, whatever you want to call it, rugosus, they're always available now. Like,
Yeah.
you know, death adders were
That's
never
the
really.
redder one.
Yeah,
It's
I have one over here. I'll show you when you do.
Here, let me clean this water real quick, and let's go look at a death adder.
Yeah,
All right. Did you see what that
Tweaking.
snake just did? That's crazy. What a tweaker.
She'll kill you.
She's tweaky. What the hell was that? That was like an upside down, backwards, freaking aerial assault strike. Danger, danger.
She's a big snake too.
Yeah, she's big.
It is crazy how some of the deadliest snakes in the world just look like bluebirds.
Yeah, she does not. I mean, she definitely has the head of a cobra.
There's no definition.
She
You
definitely
can't tell.
looks, if you didn't know the difference, if I were to see that snake and not know anything, I would definitely be like, oh, that's the head of a cobra. Whereas taipan, straight up looks like a coach whip.
It's
Literally. What happened to the plants that just everything died?
Yeah, big surprise. Bamboo doesn't live indoors. I gotta get fake plants.
Yeah.
well, or you gotta get like a foot of topsoil in there to get actual stuff to be able to root, you know?
He's crazy.
He's about to head grabber.
He is about to grab her. Wild. Chandler is another breed. Crazy. Look at all that skin on there.
I was gonna wait for my own episode to do this, but I need to get it done. I feel bad for her. I gotta feed her too. I don't want her to be blind.
Yeah, it probably looks like it's hard for her to see. There you go. Danger, danger right here though. Peeling off freaking eye caps and head scales. Here you go. Got it?
You want a pair of tweezers?
Yeah, you got tweezers out here? Good. Oh, no, he's got it. There we go. Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's probably crusted while I was out of town.
Yeah, no, she's good now. Nice. So, a little snake that I am going to clean real quick. One of my favorites that, yeah, I'm surprised I don't have one because they've just always been such an awesome freaking snake. Now, this is a death adder. So freaking cool. Look at the stripes on him. Like red and yellow stripes. So freaking cool. They look just like viper boas. Like, very similar head to a viper boa. Look at that little guy. And actually, it's crazy that these guys are called vipers because it's actually not a viper, it's an elapid, which is pretty cool too. And do you know why, Chandler, that these guys are classified as an elapid and not a viper?
They are front fixed fang, so that's how they're in the Elapidae family.
Okay,
So they have front fixed fangs,
whereas vipers have like
hinge fangs,
hinged
and these
fangs.
guys are neurotoxic. Whereas basically most rattlers are just hemo, cyto, but of course we have like cane brakes, Pacific rattlesnakes that will have neuro mixed in there. But these guys are from Australia mainly, even though they're from Papua New Guinea. In Australia, there are only elapids and rear-fanged venomous. There's no such thing as a viper in Australia. So he's in the same family as the king brown, basically. You know, other elapids like mambas, coral snakes, cobras. He just doesn't have a hood. They're just like an anomaly in the snake world. I love them. They're super cool. They've always been a big favorite. And this one's in shed. It's not super pretty, but they get so beautiful when they come out of shed. And they look so beautiful when they flatten out. Like, we found this one death adder on the trip. We didn't get a bunch of them, but the one we found was the same species, rugosus. And it was like gray, pink, and yellow. And when it flattened out, its colors flared. So that's in an episode coming up.
So cool.
And they have the caudal lure on that tail.
Yeah, see that?
I used to call it a conjugal lure. I didn't know.
A conjugal lure.
Conjugal
Yeah,
lure.
caudal lure. They're very jumpy little snakes. And it's actually, you can see it's like almost a different shape than the tail. The tail like kind of slenders out, and then that caudal lure at the end almost gets a little bit fatter. Clean the sink. You already took the poop out?
Yeah.
There's a little tiny bit of poop right here.
Oh, thank you.
Poopies right here.
And it's so funny with the death adders because, like, they're either children or not, you know? So some people, like my Aussie buddy, he's just like,
jumpy.
this one's very jumpy. I wouldn't try to free handle that one. But my buddy is like, you just gotta commit or not commit, grab him by the midsection. I'm like, dude, are you making a meme right now?
Midsection?
But no, he's dead serious. He's just like, that's just how he is.
Grabbing nothing by the midsection.
Fastest striking snake in the world. Woo! Woo! And a little bit of a goofball too. Yeah, this is the fastest striking snake.
That's fastest?
Yep, because when they strike, they're hunting down lizards, and if they don't get their food, they'll die. So when they're hunting skinks, maybe little tiny monitor lizards, they have to be lightning quick. And they're in the top 7 or top 8 most venomous in the world. We had the ability to milk
That's crazy.
a common death adder that was like freaking 4 feet long and that fat. It was crazy. Damn. Check out Chandler's Wildlife YouTube to watch the video.
4 foot.
Yes, we have a video that he takes it out on a trash can lid because it's so big. He's like, he's one of my big death adders. And we milk it together. It was crazy. It had rattlesnake fangs. It was so big.
That's crazy.
Fixed fangs that are that big is just a scary sight.
Yeah, I believe they're second biggest fangs in Australia. I thought it was first, but the coastal has the longest fangs in Australia, which is even crazier to think about. And their venom is so neurotoxic, so powerful that a toxicologist described it as tripping on acid. And when he came out of it, and had anti-venom, he got pissed at the doctors apparently because they took him out of his trip. He used to be an ex-tripper, so I guess he was upset about it.
God, I was in the middle of having so much fun.
If you ever take me out of my snake bite trip, you better send me straight into a K-hole or I'm gonna be pissed.
Really cool snakes.
Really cool snakes.
Yeah, this one's a very striky snake.
Yeah, thanks for letting me.
No worries. Comment below if you guys are snake people out there. You keep venomous in America.
Yeah,
hook
let me
Tyler
know.
up with a Daharan death adder because I know they're super common now.
Very cool.
When I was young, these things were not common. You know, like it was just like the Papuan version, which is the same species, but they're all gray. We couldn't get the red ones from Australia.
Look how much he flattens out. It's almost like his whole body hoods up. It's crazy how literally his whole body flattens out.
Oh, and they give live birth, so that's sick
Oh,
too. So
that's
if you
cool,
breed them,
too.
you just get a bunch of live babies, like a viper, which is crazy.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it's just Southeast Asia, Australia is just an anomaly.
There's
of
no
snakes.
rules. Yeah, there's no rules.
Weird stuff. Damn, look at them colors.
Imagine when he's not in shed.
Oh, really? He's even brighter than that?
Oh yeah, he's dark right now.
Dude.
A lot of the snakes are in shed right now because they all ate recently.
Right. That's a good looking snake right there.
I love it when they flatten out their ribs. So cool, just like a model.
And that is it. We're done helping Chandler out. Well, at least I'm done. Alex is going to do some stuff. So you got to go over to Duff Does Nature stuff and check out his videos and go subscribe to his channel if you're not already, which I'm sure you probably are. But if you're not, go do it because Duff's the freaking man with the plan. All right? So we'll see you guys on the next one. I might do some more fun stuff over here at Chandler's, but you're going to have to stay tuned to find out. All right? TylerNolanTattoos.com. Actually, no. Hostility.com. All the stuff is down below. Go get a new freaking shirt. Look. I can't do it. There we go. We got freaking new shirts. Go get yourself a new shirt. They're awesome. All right? See you guys on the next one. God bless. Love you. Goodbye.